Welcome back to the Pelican channel, and this is based around the Mazda RX-7, the first generation. Now, this Japanese sports car that challenged the likes of Mitsubishi, Alfa Romeo, and even Porsche. The two-door coupe weighed only 1,070 kilograms with a top speed of 196 kilometers an hour, using a twin rotary engine with 103 horsepower and a max of 8,000 RPM. Now, this car came out in 1978 and was all the way up until 1985. The RX-7 used a 5-speed manual gearbox and it was rear-wheel drive. The car sat on 13-inch rims and had a fuel capacity of 55 litres. And to be completely honest with you, I didn't quite like the look of this variant of the RX-7 initially. It's beginning to grow on me, you know, guys? Like, the car design is beginning to grow on me. It's got taste, style, and ambition that just never can meet the top. But somehow, it did. But what made this car truly fascinating, I hear you ask? Sorry about the page flipping in the background. For starters, body roll was negligible to say the least, drivers saying it was reassuring, largely due to its recirculating ball steering system. As you can see, probably here, if I put it in. Reports state that the car was like a go-kart. Low horsepower but lightweight, so quick and on the ground prospect. The RX-7 was a car that opened wide, a car with lightweight performance in mind. They called it a Japanese wind cheater, making the 15,000 price look reasonable, or spend another 10 grand and get a fashionable Targa, which had a Ferrari-style lift-out panel roof, and 9 more horsepower to add to the engine, and 0 to 100 in 9.8 seconds. This model was available in 1984 and 1985, only selling 100 units in Australia. The car was definitely not a family car. In 1985, the RX-7 convertible was available, designed and built in Australia at manufacturing plants, but the early model RX-7 does not finish there. The race was up against the Alfa Romeo GTV Turbo, the Mitsubishi Starion, and the legendary Porsche 944. The RX-7 weighed 12.6 kilograms to each kilowatt of power it had, being 2.8 kilograms heavier to every kilowatt to its competitors. It had the worst fuel economy with 8.1 kilometers, but the best speedo reading, and it was quite as a Porsche. But besides noise level, the semi-accurate speedo reading, the style was only thing going for it. The Mazda RX-7 was not only a Japanese icon, but an Aussie legend and an American statement. 471,018 units were sold and built, with 332,850 units to 367,878 units being sold in the US alone. The RX-7 was a statement. It was a dream. It was a car that would only see the starting phase of what it came to be, and then it died out in the 90s, where all good cars had died. Hopefully they bring back an icon soon. Mazda has ambitions for the RX-8 to come out, or a new generation of RX-7 come out in the late 2020s. See you next time. This has been the Pelican Man. Like, subscribe, and comment. And tell me what you want to see next.